Hey y'all, welcome back to L&L Honeycomb Homestead. It's a lot going on right here at the Honeycomb. I have my sister here. She's working on jalapeno poppers. Jalapeno poppers. She's working on that. And I wanted to show you also how I'm doing this cranberry sauce. I'm going to cranberry sauce the can. I'm going to do it all can. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Don't come for me. We're getting ready to do some cranberry sauce, which I have started. But I was like, I'm going to come on here and show all my honeybees. So y'all stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so I got about like 4 or 5 bags in here. So it took like maybe, because I'm doubling the recipe for 8 pints. I've got 8 cups of cranberries in here and 8 cups of sugar, 8 cups of water. So if you're just doing 4 pints, you'll need 4 cups, 5 cups of water. You will need 5 cups of sugar, and you'll need 5 cups of cranberries, okay? And you're gonna let it get to a hard boil, and then when it gets that hard, 5 minutes, you're gonna do that for 5 minutes, the hard boil. You're gonna do that for 5 minutes, y'all. So I just did that. Now I done turned it down. You gotta let it simmer for a good 3 minutes, and then we're gonna take it over here and jar it up. All right. My sister Tasha, she's in from out of town. She's making the jalapeno poppers, as you can see. And so, okay, I'm gonna bring y'all on down. I got my jars good and sanitized. Got everything ready. Y'all know the drill, and we're getting ready to bring this pot over here so we can start filling our jars up for our cranberries. All right, y'all. And I also was able to get up a good quart size, and that's going to be my cranberry juice, and I'm going to show you how to do that too while we're on camera. Okay, so let me get my pot and let's get the filling. Hey y'all, so you're going to need some hot jars. These jars are hot, my pot is hot, and let's get the filling. And you want to pull this up to a 1/4 headspace. Okay, don't do what I just did because I like to burn my fingers off. So, here we go. Hope I don't make a mess, because I have no room over here. We're going to fill it up to a 1/4 headspace. And like I said, this is cranberry sauce, because we're going to be ready for the holidays for next month. It'll be good and gelled and everything. It'll be about a month old or so, and it's gonna be scrumptious. And if it's not ready, we'll be ready for next year. It's all about how you want to do it. All about how you want to do it, y'all. I'm gonna move my pot over here. I'm gonna try to make some room. Okay, make sure it's 1/4 headspace, y'all. Okay, we're down to one more. That makes a total of 8 pints. Down to 8. And then we're going to take some vinegar or some water and wipe our rims down. Make sure there's no sugar or any of that stuff on the rims, or it will not adhere to the tops. Okay. Get a paper towel. And now we're going to wipe our rims. Okay, here's our vinegar. I'll wipe our rims really good. Make sure it's good and clean. These jars are hot. Be very careful. So just in case you did not hear me, I used 4 bags of fresh cranberries, and then I put them over into the pot. I measured out 5 cups. So I did a total of 10 cups of cranberries, y'all. 10 cups of cranberries, because I doubled the recipe so that way I can make 8 pints, okay? And then the recipe also asks for 4 cups of sugar, and I doubled it, so it's a total of 8 cups of sugar. And then it also asks for 4 cups of water, and I used 8 cups of water. When you put it over on the stove, you're going to let that boil. You want that sugar to dissolve. Then you want to add your cranberries, okay? You want to add your cranberries after your sugar dissolves. Then you put that in with you put your cranberries in your sugar water. After the sugar has dissolved, you want it to boil. You want it to get a good boil going. And then you want to time it for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, you're going to turn it down till it comes to a good simmer. When it gets to that good simmer, then you're going to wait a good 2 minutes. Then you're going to take it off of there. What this does is going to bust those cranberries. They're going to bust up, okay? And when they bust up, they're going to make its juice. It's going to make some more juice, but it's going to be like in a gelled form when this all dries. Okay, it's going to go into a gelled form. Like jelly in a sense. You know, it's going to gel up. Because the pectin that's on the skin that's on the cranberries, it's going to thicken. It's going to be like a thickening agent. Okay, now we're going to add our lids. It's going to add like a thickener to your juice from the sugar. And then it's going to gel up. So you're going to go through the cycle with the canning. You're going to go through that cycle. And you're going to also put it on, for my elevation, it's going to be 25 minutes. Okay? Finger tight. We're putting the bands on. We're going to put it on finger tight. And then we're going to put it over to, we're going to take it over there to the canner. Okay? But when you fill these up, you want it to have 1/4 head space. A 1/4 head space. Okay? And then I'm going to take you over there so you can see what we do from here. Okay, y'all. So now I was able to get, like I said, 8 pints on here. We're getting ready to turn this heat up and put our lid on. Okay, make sure when you put your lid on, there's nothing touching the jars or anything like that. You want to put this on here. Get it ready. Make sure it's good and it's on there. Okay, I done turned the eye up so it can start working. And also, when that dial goes over to my dark green, I know that's my elevation. I'll set my timer for 25 minutes. And then when it's done, I'll bring you back so you can see the finishing product. Okay, y'all, so while that's on the stove, I will be putting these on the shelf as well, too. These are some cranberries. This made 5 cups of cranberries. And this is a quart. You want some boiling water because I want to have cranberry juice. I do not want to add any sugar to this. I'm just going to add some water to this and put my lid and band on it. And this too will go over into the canner as well because I want to have me some up on the shelf. And I will be putting some more quarts up on the shelf as well. So I'm going to show you. You just put you some water in here. And you're going to feel like maybe a fourth in. Then you're going to debubble because you want to make sure all the bubbles are out of here as well. And it's going to drop down when those bubbles, when you debubble. So you're going to add some more water to it so you can bring it on up. Okay? Now, a tip, pro tip is, if you know, and like I know, it's going to make its own juice. Okay? It's going to make its own juice. Cranberries are. Like any other fruit. So, as I done debubbled and these done came down, it's at a 1/4 inch headspace already. So when I debubbled it, it done dropped and it done came down to this bottom ring here. So I'm going to leave it as is because as it's going through its cycle, it's going to break down this juice. It's going to, these cranberries, they're going to break down and the juice is going to go ahead and come on up to where it needs to be at, if that makes any sense. Okay? So now that we got that part done, I'm going to wipe my rims and then I'm going to add my lid and my band on here, okay? And then I'm going to show you the finished product of the pint size for my cranberry sauce. Okay, y'all, we did it. Cranberry sauce. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe and hit that bell so you'll get every video that Lovey is on. And y'all, leave a comment down below, okay? Now, if y'all want to know how to make these jalapeno poppers, leave that down below too. Be happy to do that video for y'all. Till then, y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.